My name is Lexi Gagliardi, and I am a student at the Miami Valley School. I made this video for my American government class, and I'm going to discuss the importance of free press. The right to freedom of press is stated in the First Amendment of the Constitution. This Constitution has applied to all U.S. citizens since 1788. The definition of free press is the right of publishing books, pamphlets, newspapers, or periodicals without restraint or censorship, subject only to the existing laws against libel, sedition, and indecency. Even though the right to free press applies to everyone, does it really? In politics, free press is very important because it is necessary to get your voice out there on the airwaves so people can hear your political opinion and you can gain votes. But to get your voice heard on TV or the radio, you have to have enough money to pay for the airtime. In a political competition, a person can legally attempt to persuade the public against voting for a candidate without actually saying not to vote for them. This is called an issue ad. In a political competition, one candidate may be very wealthy and have plenty of money to put out ads to attack their opponent, but if the other candidate is not as wealthy, they may have no way of defending themselves towards the public or to be able to reciprocate the attack. Today there's been a lot of controversy about the topic of police brutality. There are many different stories and opinions about the subject, and oftentimes one story is more popular or more talked about than the others. With this being the case, it is very important that people are able to get their stories out there so the truth about some of these police brutality cases can come out. This is just one example of a current event to support my statement that free press is important, but there are many more examples that could be discussed. Today, there are so many different outlets that are available in order for people to get their voice heard, like newspaper, television, radio, but a newer, cheaper outlet is social media. I'm sure a lot of us have a Twitter or a Facebook, and I don't know about you, but most of the time I'll be scrolling through my timeline and see a long-winded tweet or a link to an article where someone is stating their opinion about a controversial topic. Although social media is a free tool that people can use to get their opinions heard, it is difficult to know whether or not the information they provide you is true. So in my opinion, being a reporter is a very risky business because you sometimes have to dig into people's lives to uncover the truth, and not everyone is a huge fan of having their privacy invaded. "It's not slander if it's true" is a statement that protects many news reporters because even though they can't go around making up degrading and horrible lies about people, they can state something that might make a person seem unfavorable if it is in fact the truth. Free press is important because there's a lot of information out there that could be lost after a government regulation. Thank you.